Namaste. Hope everyone is doing fine. Thank you for joining. So, continuing this series where we are having conversations with wonderful people on creativity, the topic that I have been talking about. So, today we have a very special guest to join us and share his views on what is creativity or different ideas about creativity. So, and he is a person from a very technical background. So, let me just try and get him to join us here. Okay, he's taking a while to join. So, by then, I would just like to talk more about that. I have been talking about how creativity is not restricted only for the art related fields, and it can be applied to various other fields as well. Whatever profession that you are in, you can apply the creative thinking process in that and enjoy that process even better and get more results or more fruitful results in whatever task or whatever work that you are doing. And here I have the guest, and let me ask him to join.
Here he is. Namaste, Milimji. Thank you so much for
Hello,
joining us.
thank you. It's my pleasure to be with you live on this session.
Our pleasure here. Okay, sir. Milimji, I would like to understand from you that what is it that is keeping you busy these days?
Rupali, it's about being creative about what you love to do. And my
Yes.
passion is analytics, and I love to spend time analyzing and
Oh,
working on
okay.
various subjects as a part
Okay.
of my. And this keeps me busy, and I have started my own YouTube channel on analytics, and I'm
That's so
developing
nice. Great to
which
hear.
can inspire various students and professionals to learn about analytics.
Wow, that's so nice. So that shows, Milind, that you are passionate about a very technical field, analytics. And we would like to know, having that background, how do you perceive creativity?
Creativity is not just displayed in the form of various arts, such as
Mm-hmm.
performing arts, such
Mm-hmm.
as drawing, painting,
Right.
singing, music.
Mm.
It beyond this form in a day-to-day life.
Mm-hmm.
You are when you are performing your day job, or your housewife, or you are a student, so you can be creative in various roles you play during the day.
Wow,
So creative,
that's yes. Please go on.
yeah, creativity is something which you can apply different technique to bring the most valuable output,
Mm-hmm.
which will help grow your business, which will help you to simplify your job, simplify the lives of person, and also make an impact in your profession. So it's about
Wow,
bringing those ideas together and solving the problems for various businesses. So this is
wow.
really one of the aspects of problem solving by using creative techniques.
Wow, that's so well said, and it's quite aligned with the message that I am trying to spread or trying to bring awareness in people, because generally it has been observed that many of us, we tend to relate creativity only to design or art related fields. But as you very well said, that it's not restricted there, and it can be very well applied in other fields with the same effectiveness. So it's the process that matters, that how you follow that creative process, and then the results are there to enjoy. Like you just see the change in the results that you get having applied that creative process to it. Very well said. So now that's little, like, we are great to know that you have these kind of views about creativity. So how do you apply your creative potential in the things that you have been doing? We would like to hear more about that, Milind.
Thanks, Rupali. And I would like to start going to my childhood days where I was creative when I was a small child. I really enjoyed displaying my creativity in various forms, such as painting. Then I used to build small models, uh, building. Okay, and then
Wow.
as I got to the profession, I started applying creativity at job by understanding various principles, quality principles, trying to solve problems in the most efficient manner. So
Great.
there I applied creativity in thinking how to solve a particular business problem.
Okay.
And this resulted into around 60 to 80% jump in productivity,
Wow.
and also resulted in 50 to 60% saving in the cost in certain projects.
Great to
So I'm
know.
really
Great to
proud
know.
to share this,
Mm-hmm.
that this has really helped the creative problem solving aspect has really helped me to simplify the processes and
Wow.
help the team members to uh, do the same job in a much simpler way. In fact, some of the tasks got eliminated, and the team members were so happy that they had to do the repetitive tasks which were
Mm-hmm.
automated by
Mm-hmm.
creative
Wow.
problem, and
Great.
they were able to focus on some more value added tasks in the organization.
Oh, that's so great to know, Milinji, that how it has helped to bring joy in so many lives and liking their jobs even more, just by the use of creative problem solving techniques. That's so wonderful way. So it's actually based on the design thinking process. So it's the tool and process which is being generally used by designers in their creative journey, and then it is like they discover that it need not be restricted only for the design field, and how it can be well applied to any of the job. And then here you are sharing that you applied it, and to see the results, that how it raised the productivity by 60%, you are saying. That's great.
Yes.
That's great. So Milinji, I would like to know that as you discussed actually, that since your childhood you had this interest in exploring things and trying new things, building up models. So do you think that it is this your innate curious nature, or your nature of trying to build new things, that has helped you to have this kind of creative potential or this aptitude towards creativity? Or is it something extra efforts or training that you have gone through to inculcate or cultivate this attitude towards creative problem solving?
Uh, there are two aspects of how I would like to answer this question.
Okay.
This inherent capability or inherent nature
Mm-hmm.
of how I approach a
Mm-hmm.
given task. This has always been my forte, that whatever I do, I put my best efforts in doing that job.
Great,
Or,
great, great,
so
great.
this always keeps me asking whether is this the best way to do things? Is this the best
Mm-hmm.
way to study something? Is this the best way to solve a problem? If it is not, then what can I do? What from where can I learn? And then some additional coaching, learning. So these things definitely help. Reading
Okay.
books about how to become more creative, how to develop your creative potential. And I would like to mention a great book written by
Mm-hmm.
of he has written this book called The Six Thinking Hats, which really describes various perspectives one should have while any problem
Right.
in hand.
Yes, exactly. So well said. I must say that you mentioned, just to summarize what you talked, that it is first that you never let your curious nature as a child subdue with whatever due pressures of while growing up. Generally we get stressed by different processes in education and things like that, and somehow you tend to ignore that curious nature, you tend to be less observant, or you start taking things for granted. So that was the one aspect, that you kept it alive through by exploring, keeping exploring new things. And second, as you said, that you had that attitude, you have developed that attitude to towards anything, where you want to look at it from different perspectives, as you mentioned, and you want to be better in whatever you are doing. So I personally feel, I would like to add here, is that this kind of mindset is so very important in developing your creative potential. So having that openness of mind and being open to many opinions or many views, and having that will or wish to do better in whatever you are doing, that automatically triggers you to find out, that which are the ways that I can be better in this. Is this the only way that I can do it, or let me find for some new ways? So yes, that's the second thing. And as you said, that reading about it more, and that has helped you. So you mentioned
Yes.
about the book. Which is a very handy guide to be implement. Like, there are many of us who are aware about that, we should use creative potential, but they don't know how to go about it. So this book is a very good guide for all of us, which actually helps us in giving those things. So there's one question here: if somebody does not get enough opportunities through academics, what are the few habits or techniques to inculcate creativity? This is one of the questions asked by one of our viewers. And Milind ji, I would like you, if you want to answer this question, like how you have implemented it, like few habits or techniques has been asked. So would you like to answer or share that how you have developed it, which actually you have answered? But would you like to add something more to it?
I think there's a technical glitch, and he has to.
Please, but let me see if we can get him joined. Yes, here he is, joined back again. Yeah. So I was saying that there's this question that there are not enough opportunities, she's saying, that in our academics. So are there any habits or techniques which you can inculcate, like which you can use to inculcate creativity, is one of the questions. So would you like to share something, that how you have done? You have already mentioned actually about it, but if you would like to add something, yes, please.
Yeah. See, I would like to share this perspective that while you are working on any project or a problem in hand, think about you think about the 5 W's and 1 H. What, where, then it's about how, and so these questions, if you try to address, and then there are certain techniques such as Ishikawa diagram in quality principles. We talk about the Ishikawa, which asks you to, which forces you to ask this question why 5 times. Go into the deeper side of the problem. It is not just, see, for example, today you arrived late in office. So you need to ask this question: why did I reach late in office? Because of traffic. But why there was traffic? Because of rain. Why the train? Because of weather. So why did you not forecast this? It was going to rain. So
Hmm.
what you could
Hmm.
have done better to reach office in time. So when you go
Right.
deeper
Right.
solving the problem, you need to ask this question why multiple times until
Right.
you go to the root of the problem and solve this problem from the root. Otherwise, most of the quick fix solutions will backfire, and then you
Right.
have to apply the same fixes down the line, and effectively you are
Correct.
losing more energy and cost in solving
Correct.
that same problem again and again.
Right, right. So well, very well said. So it's having that clarity and trying to go deeper into what problem you are trying to solve is one of the techniques and habits
Technique.
that will
Yes.
help you, right, to be more creative. So I would just like to again summarize this as trying to have as many views in the initial stage without being judgmental about it, and just going deep and trying to have many solutions, many ideas, and then picking up from it, trying those things. So maybe 2 3 options you can try, and it won't be perfect, definitely. So you keep, like, validate, test it and get the feedback, and maybe with that process 2 3 times you get to the final solution. That's the whole process, that design thinking process, which
Yes.
can be applied. So that's I think like how it can be inculcated is trying to apply it everywhere, whatever you are trying to solve. That's the best way to inculcate it. Great, great. So now to the last few questions that I would like to ask Milind is about, you had mentioned in one of the comments that creativity is something that you will relate more to the femininity. So I would like to hear more from you on that.
I made this comment because I personally feel that a feminine gender is more creative than a male gender,
Mm-hmm.
a masculine gender. Based on my observations about various roles feminine gender has played, be it my mother or my wife or my sister, I see them how creative they are in not only performing their activities, but they are really creative in uh, nurturing relationships,
Mm-hmm.
bringing up
Yes.
children,
Yes.
solving problems. See, I would like to quote here that my wife is so creative that she finishes her daily cooking job, which is daily mundane activity for working woman, right? So
True. True.
this activity in just 30 minutes. She is
Great.
very good.
Great. So she has worked out her ways,
Yes, exactly.
various ways, and
Yes,
came up
yes,
with
yes,
the most effective ones. So nice. So
yes.
nice. Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
whatever time she saves, she spends more time. She is very passionate about technology, and she spends
Okay.
more whatever time she saves. She spends time in learning new things, implementing solutions for the problems.
Wow. Wow.
So
Great.
this is a
Great to know.
creative way of utilizing time,
In time.
even in the
Perfect.
kitchen
Yes.
as well as in office, right? So
Yes. 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 Great. Great to know that. Yes. So here I would like to add a little more to this, like when we are discussing about femininity and creativity. So as you rightly said that it's an inherent tendency or inclination of feminine gender with creativity. As we said, that coming up with as many new ideas for one single task that we have at the hand. As Sadhguruji, he says about this that, masculinity deals with the basic survival, wherein femininity tries to have the same thing, same task, to do it in much better way, to seek more enjoyment from the same. So what I personally feel is that each one of us, in spite of whatever gender we have both type of qualities. So it's our duty, I would say, to seek that balance. So if we think that we have more masculinity, those kind of qualities, we should try and inculcate, take more efforts to bring up that feminine aspect of us, and vice versa, other way around. So that's how we should, seek the balance and try to be more creative in whatever task that we are doing. Great.
Definitely,
So
definitely a well said thought, Rupali, and
thank you,
we
thank
all
you.
need to be conscious about are we really focusing on developing ourselves as a creative person?
Right.
Then
Very
this
true,
focus
very
itself,
true.
every day you need to ask what are the 2 or 3 different creative things you have thought about,
That I did.
or any idea which you have thought. Have you implemented that? Have you tried
Correct.
implementing?
Right.
And that's how, on a daily basis, you can cultivate this habit and become more creative over a period of time.
Right. So as we say that do it more and get better at it. So
Yes.
just keep doing it every day and you will
Just do
see
it.
the fruits soon.
Just
Yes,
do it.
just do it. Perfect. Well said. Well said. So I think that is it, Milinji. With we just simply enjoyed, and it was a surprise for us to understand those kind of thoughts from you, being in a very passionate about a very strongly technical background and having that openness of mind to explore creativity. We really enjoyed that.
Great.
So if you have something to share in the end, otherwise we will just close the
Yes.
session.
I just thought of sharing my other side of creativity, where
Okay.
I am passionate about photography, and then I would like to just show something over here that
Yes,
I
please.
had published this own photo album, which you can see here.
Wow.
So this is a collection of my beautiful memories of my photographs.
Oh, that you have. Wow.
Uh,
Great.
and it feels great that when you look at these photographs, there are a lot of stories behind, and it gives you just feel nostalgic when you look at those old photographs you have clicked, and then think
Right.
about. And this is a different way of creatively
Looking at.
spending time with oneself.
Yes, definitely. So I would just like to conclude here by saying, that whatever we say that it's not restricted only to art, but art is such a great medium to explore your own creative potential and to indulge in yourself, as you said, to explore what exactly you are, to explore you more within. So one must, I feel that try hands at some or the other art form, right? And it's never too late. Whenever you are starting, if you haven't done it before, you can just start it at any stage of life, and it will definitely help you to have that open mindedness, to have that ability to connect things wherever you want to, and enjoy your creative potential. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much,
Wonderful.
Milinji, for
It's a
joining us.
wonderful session which we had together, and
Yes.
I thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my views with all of you.
Thank you so much. Have a nice. Bye.
Bye bye.